Hey everyone, I just wanted to make a video because a lot of footage that I had of my probably about last 2 weeks maybe of the turkey season got deleted and kind of just messed up a lot of full videos that I was ready to post. And I know that a lot of people are already done turkey hunting, and so I didn't want to put out real late turkey videos because I think the interest is kind of fading away for right now. So I wanted to kind of explain some of the last hunts and talk to you about what I want to do until next deer season, because I got a big trip lined up, but also it's going to be my first year for the whole bow season, which starts in October. So I get to get a lot more footage, and I'm going to the Talladega National Forest. I deer hunted on private land last year, so this year we have 300,000 acres to work with. So it's going to need a lot of scouting, a lot of time, and hopefully it has a lot more success, and I see a lot more this year. But yeah, so the last 2 weeks I went down about 13 or 12 miles south from where we were. We were hearing a lot of turkeys, but I couldn't hear anything off the roofs for probably a lot of the videos y'all saw. But I went down south. There was a lake that is about a mile in. Walked back in there. I wanted to look down into a bowl, and immediately once I walked back there and called down, I spooked one. Later that day, I stopped to call. I spooked one that was 15 yards away from me. It was just where I stopped to call that he was right there. So I knew they were right close to the lake. I had already busted two in that same spot, and I hit that spot and around there for the rest of the season. I found some fresh tracks. I spooked 4 jakes that kind of jumped across the road in front of me, and at that time I didn't know I was allowed to shoot jakes, or else obviously I would have harvested one, but had those 4 jump across, so I knew they were in there. It was quite a walk in there from the closed gate, so I knew that there was some pressure because people were there, but I don't think they were walking back as far as I was. And then where I really screwed up for this year that I would have had footage for, or that I would have a video for, is there's this hill going down to the lake. I made my way all the way around mid-morning and coming back up, and I got one fired up at 30 yards. And he moved in, and I was so impatient with it. I think I started, he wasn't moving up after 20 minutes, and obviously I started this year from not knowing a single thing about turkey hunting. I could kind of call on the turkey call, but this year has been purely just learning everything. So obviously that 20 minutes was not enough time at all. But I crawled up to a tree in front of me. Look to my left, I see the Tom's fan coming down. And my barrel is already on the right side of the tree, and it's too late for me to take it back and go on this side. And I thought I had spooked him when I crawled up, and he was quiet, but then he gobbled off right there. And he was hitting everything. I overcalled a lot. But the only thing I could do was try to lean around the tree, and as I'm doing that, he ran off. He didn't fly, and if I was thinking straight, I could have easily shot him from where he ran up to 40 yards, but I was just so shocked that he had run off and that he was that close. So that one really hurt because he was so close. I was so impatient, way overcalled. Should have at least sat there for an hour. He would have come in. But that's just the first year turkey hunting for me. So I learned a lot. I learned patience is the number one thing, but I just wanted to make this video because a lot of that footage got deleted, and I don't want to put out some old footage that like a lot of other people are still winding down from turkey hunting, because I don't think a lot of people are still watching them right now. But since we have all this land that we have to cover, I'm going to be making some deer scouting videos, some I guess just trying to find my way around the national forest and scout for deer, because a lot of turkey was just calling from the road. So I got to get in there, find some sign, and hopefully we have some success this fall. But I'm going to be going to Missouri or Kansas this year during their peak rut, so that's going to be really, really, really good footage. Hopefully we can get a tag there and knock one down, and hopefully get my first bow kill this year with a doe or a buck. But yeah, that was the last 2 weeks of the season. I kind of hopped around from roadside, found a lot of sign. Even my brother-in-law came down, and I didn't hear a bird off the roost for the last 3 weeks of the season, not a single one. So it was really weird, because it was sign everywhere, but nothing off the roost ever. So it was really just playing mid-morning all the time. And that southern spot, the 13 miles south, it was a really good spot. There was some deer sign that I'm going to go back and like double check for and just kind of scout a little bit more. But I just wanted to let y'all know how the season ended, and that I didn't get a bird. But hopefully next year we will get a bird, because we have learned so much. We started from absolutely nothing this year. But thank you guys so much for like watching. We're so close to our 100 subscriber giveaway. Still have that safety harness. But yeah, if you watch like every video, or you're just coming across this one, make sure to subscribe, and like thank you so much, because that's like why I like filming, for other people to watch, and it helps me to like go out and keep hunting. So thank you guys. Have a good one.